how's it going? It's great to see you. It's great to be here. So beautiful here. The sky is so blue, and the wind and the breeze is just right. It is so perfect. There's birds. There's an air conditioner humming in the background. My chimes are here. My sling is here. Oh, the things are here. Oh my God. Hi, Trisha. So, I want to talk a little bit about something I was thinking about today. And I was thinking about the difference between procrastination and letting something kind of marinate. And there is probably a really fine line, like most things, but sometimes it's cool to let things marinate. And I feel like you can kind of tell in your belly if are you letting it marinate or are you procrastinating? And let's just talk about what the differences mean to me, just to see if maybe you could recognize them in your own experience. I liked, So when you're procrastinating and you're delaying, usually there is somewhere in there, it's your ego saying that you're not wanting to do it, you don't want to do the work, or you shouldn't have to do it, or or there's an easier, shorter way, or somebody else could do it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So the ego is usually looking for a shortcut. The ego is usually procrastinating because it just doesn't really want to. But there's times when we are thinking about something that we want to do, and it's like, ooh, that's exciting, like tingly exciting, but we know we're not fully ready to do it yet. So we want to think on it and let our imagination play with it and marinate in it, sort of savor the idea and let the parts fill in, right? That's not the same as procrastinating. It's not the same. That's creating. That's actually how we create all the things. And when we are procrastinating, usually that's when we are disallowing the energetic portion of what we've asked for. Usually it's something as simple as we'll get up and clean the dang closet. But it's like, well, how's the closet going to make my business make more money today? That's not your concern. Energy is a weird thing. Energy is a weird thing. The more logical you try to do to the things that are not logical, the more logic you try to land in illogical land, you just end up in WTF land all over again. And then that's cool because you just get to start all over. The thing about starting all over is you've already kind of thrown the ball out there once. You knew what happened when you did that. Now you know sort of where you're going. It's not like the first time you sort of step in new territory and you have no idea what to expect. Letting yourself make mistakes and then getting back up and trying again is a really useful tool. And if you can let yourself sort of find that inner resiliency, or sort of let yourself decide, should I marinate on this? Am I procrastinating on this? Think about it. What are you doing with what you want to do? And why are you doing it? Who's doing that? Is this your ego? Or is this your inner child because they want to play? Hey, thanks. Hi. Because let's talk about why. Because this is my other favorite thing. Our ego is a very helpful thing. Our ego is our protector. It's also our shadow creator. It's the spirit aspect of our shadow that we sort of get to embody when we're finding all that awakening fun stuff. When we're laying under the blanket I can't come out because everything is terrible. That is the unfun side of the spiritual awakening stuff. But once it's over, it's whew, don't worry. The parts that are that creepy are also that joyful. You just do have to look at the creepy when it comes to you, or you stay in the ego land of loops. Ego likes to keep us in loops that don't let us expand. They keep us from cleaning out the closet. They keep us from taking this step because somebody else should do it. They keep us from they keep us waiting for a shortcut. They keep us wanting to cheat. They keep us thinking that I've already done this. I don't have to do that again. They're that guy. Our imagination and our creative person, that inner child, when you're willing to just say, fine, I'm just going to do whatever today, whatever feels right today. If today I woke up and said, I am going to make a $1 billion in my business right after I clean the closet. If you're willing to let the illogical part sort of lead, once you've set your intention for the day. Today I choose to eat the best foods for my body. Even though I know I didn't go to the grocery store. I know I still have all the same things available to me. But I'm going to trust that. I'm going to just feel that. And whatever that is that. And you just have to kind of let it be. Like, when you don't want to mess with what you're doing in your imagination, what you're letting marinate and come together, let that do that. When you're when it's time to do the action and it's like, I think I'm going to do this. Oh, I shouldn't have to do that. Nah, I'm just going to do this. You'll notice the same loops come, the same patterns of behavior, And this applies to all the things: relationships, food, drinking, drugging. I mean, I have done all the things. And it's been great. I can't say I changed anything because, wow. I mean, I made it back, right? Woo! Not that I'm saying that you should. I'm just saying that you can. You can, no matter which side you've let yourself go to. And it's like, I can't come back from there. Bullshit. Because I think I've gone to the edge of every pier. And I've looked off the edge of every pier. I've stuck my foot, just swam in it, hung out there for a decade or two in every pier. And here we are. So, I was just letting it marinate. Today is Tuesday. And my inner child, thank you. I love it. Today's Tuesday, so inner child day. And I had to go inside. I was actually deciding, am I procrastinating or marinating? And then I realized I had to do a little more blending, because usually on Tuesday it's all, it's not a lot of what we think. It's mostly just playing. But I really want to start sharing out loud how we can embody all the things. How we can still be mom and not get into that mom mode where it's like, how we can still be mom and take care of our body, whether that looks like, taking a break and sitting down, laying down at nap time with the mess around you, getting up and cleaning up the mess now because you just have a little extra energy and it's going to do yourself a favor later by whatever it is. If that means cleaning out the closet, if that means taking a walk instead of going to the gym, whatever, you have to kind of just be willing to let it be whatever weird thing it might be for you that day, because when you start letting that part of yourself into this experience, all the things start opening up. It's almost like a smorgasbord of delight, but you got to be willing to just say, okay, I got to do this and this and this today. I want to do it from an energy that feels good. I don't want to walk around in a funk because it's just a dang Tuesday. Fuck that. It's Tuesday. Bring it on. So get yourself there first. Get yourself into that energetic space. Like, I had to go downstairs, and I have a couple of different energy things that I do as far as clearing my aura and making my voice come out, because for me it was all heart chakra and throat chakra that was really shut down and closed down when I first started coming into this healing work, which meant I just was like this all the time. Don't look at me. My love was so manipulative. I would play games. If I talked, it was all about manipulation or trying or doing. It was just so much control. Nothing flowed. It was, every thought was calculated and remembered and measured, and it was debilitating. And it took a lot of time to let it go, But it doesn't have to be that way when you kind of see, oh, yeah, it can be so fast. when you're just willing to let it be what it is and look at yourself honestly. Am I living in my ego space today? It's okay if you are. If you already are, just surrender to it. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to wake up and be playful, but today, fuck that, I'm still drinking. Today I'm still having this shot at 10 o'clock. Whatever time it is. Oh, 11, sorry. Because sometimes it's still sometimes we still do the thing. Sometimes you still eat the cake. Sometimes you still don't want to do it, but you're thinking about it and you're aligning to the idea. That's what we do. We align to the idea and let our body experience it. We align to the idea, we feel it. We align to the idea, we feel it. We align to the idea, we take the inspired action, clean in the closet. We align to the idea, we take inspired action, walk to the grocery store instead of going to the gym. Then we run into a scenario. We're into a whole new ripple, a whole new experience because of one small change by letting that part of us just lead. You've set your intention. If you want something new, you got to get out of your way and let it be, That's where your inner child comes in. That's our part of us that brings it. Our inner child does not have ego. Our inner child wants unabashed. Wants and it says the F word all the time. It wants and give it to me now. And the ego is the part that's like, oh, but you shouldn't yet. Or you're not ready. Or you're not good enough. Or we're not ready. Or blah, 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 blah. It's not true. You just have to find your space of alignment where it's like I understand my ego wants to protect me because it's important for me not to look like this. But this part of me really wants this, so this is what we got to do. And in the middle, that's your answer. How do I have it all? How do I keep this part of me happy? How do I let this part of me not flip the fuck out? How do I get it all? And usually it's somewhere in your imagination. But if you find yourself having something to do, and it's not about marinating, it's not because you're just so excited and you just want it all right, careful not to procrastinate there too. But if you're waiting to pick up blue ribbon later, that's marinating. If you got it all and it's like, oh no, that's procrastinating. You feel it in the belly when it's like, marinate, Procrastinate's like, it's a hymn and a haw, You can feel the difference. It's worth feeling the difference, All right. I'm going to go share some tarot because it's Tuesday. And I got some David Bowie tarot-y. Thank you, Heather. I love you so much. Look at these. They're so cool. I pulled the, actually the universe gave me, I think it's still right here, 7 of Cups. Check out how pretty freaking cool this card is. And then when I read the description, it was like, just like the card, mirror, it's just like your emoji. Mind explosion. Because it's Imagination Day, motherfucker. If you just heard Californication's voice, we're on the same page. Oh my god, I am not going to go do a Californication Day, but those are the days. That would have been a normal Tuesday. I could still have that much joy, just sans all that. Just here, It's just here. All right, y'all. Have a great one. See ya.